Hello again. It is me, Brandon. We are here. It is nice to see you. Um, so, we are going to talk today about beliefs. So, this is the Brandon Talks beliefs. This is specifically about my belief that I am a starseed, because people ask me kind of what that means. It's pretty easy. It's not, but it kind of is. It basically kind of means that I identify as somebody who believes that I've lived past lives off of this planet. So in my like past life experiences, when I've done regressions, some of them have been in like other planets, other forms other than this. Some of them in you know, kind of like I don't want to say like Star Trek, but that's too simple. But um, a spaceship of some sort, very large vessel that's moving through space, but it's basically like an entire society on the vessel. Um, because you lived entire generations sometimes traveling. Space is tricky. Um, you know. But so the reason that I believe I'm a starseed is because I've done several past life regressions and I identify with some of this stuff. And I've leaned towards specifically Arcturian. Arcturians are very into, it seems like, patterns, shapes, colors, music, things like that, which is very me. It's funny because here on this planet, a lot of that gets identified into things like autism and labels like that, which is also something that I'm, kind of semi-identified with, as I do have some issues with certain things, but also obsessions with patterns and shapes and colors and certain types of, musical patterns that happen. So, these are all fun things. So, but as a starseed, a lot of starseeds, because I've talked to many of them, we all seem to be able to draw on these other lives of different kinds of skills and memories and things that we can pull from, as everyone can from past lives. That's a whole other belief, is reincarnation. We'll get into that. But, I've truly believed that I've been able to draw from some of these skills from these other lives. And utilized them in this life. So that's a thing. That's fun, I think. I don't know. So the cool thing about being a starseed is that there's a lot of different types of civilizations all over the place. So it's not just like one place, one thing, one whatever. There's I'd say probably hundreds. Now, maybe not all these things have visited this planet. In fact, I don't think a lot of them have, honestly. But the reason that we get here is that the actual energy that is our soul, and I think travels through light in a way that's confusing. So it seems like there's an energy. Starseeds tend to gravitate towards the sun, and they kind of have a thing with the sun. Some of them do, and they can kind of, I don't know, like I find that you can use the sun to kind of bounce back to the energy of wherever your civilization originally came from, which may still be there, very far into the future, the past, whatever. I think time's confusing, or completely gone, because again, time is confusing. Time is a whole nother thing, and time travel and how time works. I don't even know if I can really touch on that, because I kind of think there's layers to that. So we'll get there. But that's kind of the general concept of Starseed. It goes into some depth of how all of this happened, as far as when I started doing past life regressions and came to these conclusions. We don't need to get into that. It started when I was in high school. So, but over time, I've kind of found that I've identified these things. So, if you do past life regressions, which you can find on YouTube different kinds of, and on TikTok, different kinds of self-guided past life regressions that can help you kind of identify some of your, at least things that maybe are influencing your life now, because some of your past lives, it's you can find it, but it's really not going to help you now, because it has nothing to do with now. But some of them, the individuals that are surrounding you today, are the same individuals from a soul level that were surrounding you in another life. So if you can identify some of those patterns, you'd be surprised how few of them change. Also, as a starseed, we tend to look at one big thing I've noticed, at least from my civilizations that I came from, things like war, crime, violence, confused. We tend to be confused by this, because it doesn't seem to make sense. that their violence, and at least from my, again, where I come from, we didn't, I don't know how to explain it, but it just wasn't something, uh, I don't know. It wasn't something. It's like violence wasn't something. So it's just interesting to see it and to kind of try to understand it. So I think a lot of the reasons starseeds come to this planet, some of them are here on missions, some of them are here like as just tourists, literally like just, getting a little stamp on their, starseed travel book of different places to go. You know who you are. And some of them are here literally because they're actually trying to like understand things that they would never understand anywhere else, and that's, if you want to understand violence and, and depression and kind of like a dual, like a two kind of pro con, good, bad, true, false system, this is a great place to learn all that. So either way, I'm Brandon. That's about starseeds. We'll talk more about other things for sure, because there's a lot of topics. Let me know the kinds of things you guys want to talk about, and we'll go down all those fun conversations. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Goodbye.